and with clear vision, one can achieve anything in life. This is the last podcast of 2022, and I could not think of a better guest than Dr. Nancy Juneja. She is the founder and CEO of REVUP Life Skills and CEO and co founder of MentorX. She's been a TEDx speaker 3 times, Josh Talk speaker, and she has been to different national and international forums where she has spoken about women empowerment and importance of education. She is an edupreneur from the last 21 years. Nancy, ma'am, welcome to Mindfulness with ROOP, the Bellwether series.
So amazing to be here with you, ma'am. And I must say, you're doing wonderful. And it's my honor to be at the last show. I'll say last but not the least has to be the most powerful one.
Yes, definitely. That is why you are here.
Thank you. Pleasure. Pleasure is all mine.
So I'll just start with the last line, which I spoke about your journey, like from the last 21 years now, being an edupreneur and doing so well in this field. So I want you to shed some light on this point that how have you been working to become a change maker in the society?
Well, there's something known as character. A character is a word, is an aura when you do something, even if someone is not watching you. In a word, I'll say in a complex word today, it is very difficult to be simple, to be you, to be the real authentic you. So what
Yes.
you said that over the years, how you plan to be change maker, trust me, it was not a planning. I will not say it was taking life as it comes, but yes, it was character building over the years. So, what you see today, heading organizations or being social activist or being change maker, being a gold digger, or however the society perceive me today, it is not an overnight story, not at all an overnight story. I guess it started from the time I've been, blessed to born in a family who's running education institutions in Delhi by the name of Shanti Gyan Vidyapeeth and Shanti Gyan Niketan in Dwarka, Delhi. And from there, I feel I education is in my DNA. And there has been times on and off, and I have asked my own self that what I can do to bring in change in Indian education system, what I can do to bring in change in today's world, so that students like me, children like me, who probably are not thinking of that purpose from the beginning, but end up being a change maker, end up being a nation builder, end up being a glorious entrepreneur, and it is a natural process. So I feel see, and it has been giving 100% each and every phase of my life, be it while I was at the age of 16 accompanying in open house meetings at my own school, be it in Delhi University, being in the students union, each and every episode, be in the in Delhi School of Economic, my Master of Economics, being the event manager there and heading and representing All India Radio, NDTV, and doing all the shows from the time I was probably 19 or 20. So I feel that change maker thing started from way before, because I was born like that, I was conditioned like that, that whatever you do, it should not just impact you, it should impact the world around you.
Definitely. Like I can see from your lifestyle and like I follow you on social media also, the way you have kept your life so busy and you've been to different forums also. So obviously it's not an overnight achievement. You must have like gone through a lot throughout the span of your achievements. So we'll discuss that in the podcast ahead. And you are the co-founder of MentorX also. And believe me, MentorX is also doing an excellent work for women
It
empowerment.
is. It is.
Can you please elaborate a little bit that thing also, that how like from its inception to like then working ahead in different ways, like how MentorX is working?
Surely. I feel it's really a wonderful moment when I'm in gratification, looking back at my entrepreneurship journey. Starting from RevUp Life Skills Unit, it was all about, transforming youth, transforming students. And that's how I was, framing curriculum for the schools for education institutions. And when I was doing this incident, there were many mothers who came in contact, the mothers of the students, I was mentoring. So while there is, probably I'll say my signature module, person to personality, in for the students, that is what, I guess, changed the mindset of their mothers. They came to me that, of course, I being the mother of two, and I'm giving fuel to my passion, to my profession. So I feel somewhere they said, we are good in this, we are good in that, but somehow within the domestic cause, the responsibilities, the girl in us is lost. So how we can, come up to it? There come the time when I started with women modules, talking to them, introspecting with them. So it was like no one to someone. It was
Hmm.
a journey of, for every girl, nowhere to everywhere. Because,
Hmm.
trust me, be it me, be it you, every girl has a story. So, it started with aspirations, start with dreams, but somehow I'll not say it, marriage, mobility, and maternity, the three M's in women life, they don't put a dent in your career, but definitely they put a little, I guess, passive moment in your career, that
Hmm.
you have
Yeah.
to rebound again, you have to bounce
Hmm.
back again. And if
Hmm.
at that time you find someone to pat on your back, if at that
Hmm.
time you find some mentor, trust me, I mean, it's a blessing in disguise. And that is what
Hmm.
happened, even with me. So there were
Hmm.
so many women. I feel so proud looking at their career journey, from where they started, from where they are. They're making a name, be it in art, artificial intelligence, IT, information technology, hospitality. It is like everywhere they are there. All the women out here. And I
Hmm.
must say to the people who are viewing us now, and the people who will be viewing, listening to this, because there have been so many women entrepreneurs now that it made a community naturally. It started from their
Hmm.
students, but trust me, it was not that we are raising our children. The children only make us believe that we are multitaskers. We
Hmm.
mothers can manage them, and we mothers can also manage to make our passion, our purpose of life, alive always.
Hmm.
Only when we women are happy, we can make everyone happy around us. That gave the birth to MentorX Women. So
Hmm.
definitely, once I co-founded MentorX, and it focused upon the empowerment of startups all over. We are in 65
Hmm.
countries, and we are proud, to be associated with the and mentoring almost more than 1,500 startups who are doing really wonderful, from
Hmm.
youth to next gen entrepreneurs. There has been a belt, separate belt. I'll being a female, and with due respect to all the male who are viewing us, it is a separate belt which is MentorX Women. Trust,
Hmm.
this is coming up like the most powerful belt of MentorX.
Hmm.
The women are not only supporting each other, empowering each other, but we are co-creating an ecosystem where each one is encouraging and being a
Hmm.
resource person for the other.
Hmm.
I must say, a girl can be envious of the other, a woman cannot be, because a
Hmm.
woman knows what it is to be an entrepreneur. So
Yes.
I feel really high when I talk about MentorX Women, because being a global chairperson, it is not just my effort or my co-founder. It is all about maintaining the ecosystem, and our ecosystem is by these beautiful, talented women whom we call Woo Women. They are in
Hmm.
each and every sector. Today MentorX Women has opened 1,000 chapters in different domain area. You'll be very happy to know that from artificial intelligence to pharmaceuticals to health, medical, not just teaching engineering used to domain be hierarchy, but everywhere there's so many CEO, CXO who are right there,
Hmm.
and it is a flourishing community. You must be there to witness the energy.
Wonderful. I can feel that energy from you while you are explaining how happy you are from the core of your heart. And really, like, even if we help one person or two people, but here you are supporting like hundreds of them. And that also in like starting on their own businesses and everything. It's a wonderful thing. Like nobody does this, but the way I have seen, like I've been to the forums where all of you were present, and I know the authenticity, so I can feel that vibe. Yeah.
Wow, that
So
now this is the real gratification that we want.
yeah.
After a point of time, ma'am, it is all about seeing the success of the mentees, of the people who are along with you. It is not your success. The awards, the benchmarks, everything is come secondary. What we want is a smile on the people's face, that we can just help them in the journey. And for us, it is giving back to society. We have
Yes.
got so much trust and love, trust me, from everywhere, that we really want to make it happen and create the ecosystem where, trust me, everyone comes together for rising and shining together for betterment of
Hmm.
humanity.
Definitely. But see, Dr. Nancy, still, I would say there are certain like voices, the negative voices, when it comes to women, which say that you cannot achieve everything, whatever you want. Though, like, even for a normal person, we cannot say that we can achieve everything in life. But in case of women, like, especially when it comes to like having a professional achievement and loving and caring life at home, so it is always said that no, you have to choose one path. What How do you see this scenario, and how can we ignore these voices?
And wonderful question. I'll not say we should ignore these voices. We
Hmm.
should cater to them. Yes.
Hmm.
Why? Because बात उनकी होती है जिनमें कोई बात होती है. First of all, to all the wonderful women who are watching us, if people are talking behind your back, if people are telling, do this, do that, and stop this, that means you're growing. Unless and
Hmm.
until you have your critics,
Yeah.
you don't feel that you're growing. So accept the
Yes.
fact that the moment you're growing, you'll face a lot of these, and
Hmm.
it's okay. It gives you another chance to bounce back. It gives
Hmm.
you another chance to raise up from that criticism. And the more
Hmm.
you fail, the more you grow. That's a golden rule. That is a golden
Yes.
rule. The more you will be tend to innovate, that no, I have to have a breakthrough, I have to show them, and all that stuff that comes. Now, coming back to me myself, it is a very normal question that is asked even to me. Rather, I have faced so many social media trolls. I mean, writing on my post that there are 24 hours in a day, and we see you working 48 at events, and you're all around. So when you are at home and all that stuff, who cares? A mother is a mother. Trust
Yes.
me, a mother will nurture their child first. For a woman, being a mother is a treasure. So trust me, when we can give a miracle, when we can do a miracle, we can give birth to a child. Why we can't give birth to our inner talent? Why we can't give birth to our passions? Who told us that after mother you have to keep switch off each of your aspirations? Nowhere. What if I have third child? There are people who, there are so many international clients of mine who have 3 to 4 children.
Hmm.
Moreover, they're taking care of them. So
Yes.
what if I see my career as not my third child,
Hmm.
but all my biological children, and even my career? The day I was born, aspirations were born. So surely till the last day of my life, I will be educationist, and I will give my time to my passion. So the way I actually give the time to my 2 children, not just 2 children, I mean, there's so many children I'm always surrounded with. The youth, I
Hmm.
never feel I'm mother of two. There's so many. So when you give love, when you have increase your network, the love increases. The love doesn't stop. Similarly, when you are responsible, when you are accountable for a certain thing, you know how to manage them. Yes, you can't increase your days of the week, or hours in a day, but you need to prioritize yourself. Yes, I mean, you need to choose your people. You need to choose where your energy goes. I mean, there are 10 things I have to do in a day. Maybe at the end of the day, I see that I have not tick mark on rest. But if my priority is complete, that is all about it. I mean, I'm gone are the days when I say I am the one and only and I don't need any support. I
Hmm.
feel each and every woman, we need support. I'm
Yes.
blessed with a wonderful family, spouse, in-laws. It is just a word, in-laws. I'm in my family who's supporting me in and out. That's why
Hmm.
I'm doing what I'm doing. That goes by. It's said
Hmm.
by after every behind every successful man, it is a successful woman, and vice versa. Behind
Yes.
every woman, it is not women and men. It is a tribe of people who support me. That's why I'm here, and that is the energy that I'll always impart. When I tell one word, one family, of course, I will manage my family only. Then I'll make the word my family. That's very
Hmm.
natural. So it all starts by my home, and then it starts to my society, my country, and the whole world. So it all
Hmm.
starts by it. But before home, also, for all the girls and women, it starts honor your soul. You are anyone in your life. So just, I guess, I to each and every voices there, no ifs and buts. Just rise above these voices. And once you are there, these only people will come back and ask how you've done. Can I
Yes.
be here? Can you give us some job? Can you give us some internship? Please tell us. So then you will feel that, wow, I've done it. So just keep going.
I really like that point that my career is my third child. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that thing. It really, like, why cannot, like, people have 3 to 4 babies also, so why cannot we have and like nurture those babies of ours? And do you think, like, you meet different women from like different countries and from different backgrounds? Do you think with time or in due course of time, like, women have understood the importance of collaboration and have now started supporting each other? As like previous, if I talk about the previous scenario, women were famous for like pulling each other's leg and pulling each other down, but now have we understood the importance of collaboration, that we need the sisterhood?
A very valid question. A very thin line between collaborating and just saying that we should collaborate, and at the back of it, you don't really wish that people should grow. I have
Hmm.
seen that in women, and trust me, when it happens, I fail to understand why they don't support each other. Some of it, but
Hmm.
trust me, that is what we don't see in the men tribe. They're always there. We should definitely see in the women also that supportive culture. It is my wish, though MentorX Woman propagates it, and I feel there's a wonderful community who is, networking with the sole purpose of being with each other. So that is there. But still, at the beneath of us, mind, when we see some women successful, give wishes to them and support them. That tries to come. So I feel that collab competition is surely replaced little by collaboration, but I don't see a change like post COVID this has happened, or when the times were tough it has happened. Because as I started in the beginning, it all depends upon the character of human being.
Hmm.
Wherever you are in face of your success, whatever difficult time you have, if your gut feeling is to support and be for each other, I mean, you call me any time in a day or after years also, if I'm really a genuine person and I want to support, I will. So
Hmm.
it's not a gradual change that it has happened. It depends upon tribe of people. Some people
Hmm.
will, or some people will gradually understand that collaboration is the only key.
Hmm.
Bright things will happen only when bright people come together.
Come together.
Alone you can go far, yes, you can rise, but together you can go really far. That is the example with me too. I was running RevUp Life Skills Unit, and I am running single-handedly. But when I co-founded MentorX, not just men being my co-founder or so many women being my colleagues, it has been a different journey altogether. It feels
Hmm.
so nice when someone call me and tell me that they have referred you, and it is like all good vibes and blessings being circulated. So that is the culture we want. So
Hmm.
let's aim for it. I feel there's always good and bad, and there are two sides of coin. I will choose to see the good in society, and let's keep doing our good work.
Yeah, that really makes sense, of course. And I'll now come back to the same thing again, that about the like this raising up children, right? And nurturing values in them. Do you think that there must be a change in the way we raise the boys and girls of present generation? That there is going to be a different kind of parenting style in the future when they are going to become parents? They are seeing their parents in a different like way now. Earlier it was mother has to be at home and father has to go and earn the bread. Now they are seeing both the parents working, both the parents have their own ambitions. So what is the mindset of children now, and how like mothers can help them out in understanding this scenario?
Such a thought provoking question that is my students, from REVUP, that working parents have problematic children or not. And I was amazed with the kind of inputs the students were giving. I was so happy that sometimes we as mother, we feel guilty that whenever we are at work or when we are overstretching our hours, that though we know that the kids are, enjoying their time, but we always feel that we should get back home. We check the time, we go back, and even if we are super busy, we just want to be at home, to be around the kids. That is there.
Hmm.
But now the children are valuing it. It feels so good that they know, and they ask, even if I'm working from home at times, they know that it is the working hours, and when they value it all the more. And not just this, seeing us value my mimi time, they tell us that this is my mimi time, please don't poke me in this hours. So as a parent, what I'm living, I'm seeing that values coming in the children also. So
Hmm.
children knows it's nothing like that that a male is working now.
Hmm.
It's all about sharing. See, I always say, when I enter the boardroom, I enter as a entrepreneur. I don't enter as a woman entrepreneur or a male entrepreneur. Similarly, when I'm a parent, I don't see dual responsibility as a mother or a father. We both raise the children, we both make them, see this beautiful world, and all our responsibilities are entirely same. There's nothing about I do this, raising a wonderful into a blossom into a tree. So, it is something like that. And our children are like, they're a symbol of God. I mean, they're not a responsibility. They're a symbol of, a miracle that we have given them. They're a miracle in front of us that, wow, we created them. So why to
Hmm.
feel them that they're burden? Why to feel who will do this responsibility? When me and my spouse doesn't feel it, that disparity doesn't go to children. So it
Hmm.
always depends upon how the parents feel, because we have to see that children, according to being a child psychologist myself, children don't listen to you, children don't overhear, hear you. They will observe you always
Hmm.
and always. So
Okay.
they will feel the vibe when you are thinking their responsibility.
Hmm.
And when you feel that, okay, even if when parents are generally talking that it's my work, now you handle this, you pick and drop, or you finish their work, homework, and all, they get that vibe that
Hmm.
how they are managing. Similarly, I've seen in my sibling, in my children, the boy and the girl. So, they also manage. So when I give them
Hmm.
some task, they manage that, okay, mama, papa are doing this, you do half, and we do half. So I feel it's all parenting that is
Hmm.
going by.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
This is a very beautiful point which you have raised, that children, they learn by observing. They see that what is the father doing, how father and mother, they both are supporting each other. How are they, rendering help to one another?
exactly. Not just
Mhm.
supporting. I mean, each and everything. I mean, while they will be raised as a beautiful girl who will be stepping as independent women, I want my daughter to be raised well. I want my son to be like whatever he wish to be. But I never raise girl or children,
Hmm.
irrespective of boy. That is what they're seeing in our parenting style, and hope so they will gain it.
Yes.
We cannot
Hmm.
fix do's and don'ts of childhood, not at all.
Hmm.
Whatever you are doing for to any parent, if we really want to our children to imbibe some values, it is
Hmm.
a watchdog, it is an alarm clock for parents.
Hmm.
We have to imbibe that values first ourselves. We have to
Hmm.
practice them, and naturally, when they see us practicing it, it will come to them. That is it. That's the golden rule.
Definitely. Yeah. So, you are at a like place in Delhi. Like Delhi is a huge city and a metro, and any person like who aspires to do something, they will find one way or the other. Like there are many options available, and the place like where I am sitting, it's a little rural belt, you can say, a small town kind of a thing, a normal scenario in different parts of India. There are many women here who also are ambitious, and they aspire to achieve many things in life, though they have less resources and less options available, but still the dream is there to achieve something big in life. what advice would you give them, that they should not feel any kind of dearth of opportunities? If they have the dream, they can achieve everything in life. What piece of advice would you give them?
So, well, I feel now is not the time that if you're living in metropolitan city, Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, or all that, so only then you can grow. Nothing like that. I mean, the hybrid learning, and even like now, it is not that post COVID we have stopped working on laptops and we are
Hmm.
again back to just normal meetings. The fact is today. So if we want our voice to reach, people who, they're always a change in some or the other society. For me, you are the change maker in your town. So how about, take an example of your town, the people who want to grow you. MentorX Women will support full time to you, like whoever runs that community, not just for telling them subsidies, making them enable with vocational education, getting
Hmm.
their mentoring their task, finishing them, and getting them out of their area. I mean, it is not that you're working in a particular village or a
Hmm.
particular town which doesn't have even Wi-Fi. Then also
Hmm.
your work can reach people. I
Hmm.
mean, I've been working closely since almost 11, 12 years with the Palia. Yeah, that's an NGO who take care of rural women.
Okay.
We've been there from
Hmm.
telling them stitching to vocational education like sewing, parlor work, and even stitching the bags. We were the one who made them available on e-portals, Amazon and
Okay.
all, and then they were
Hmm.
called from the villages, taken communication sessions by us, confidence building, and they were
Hmm.
heading their own stalls in five stars in Delhi. People were, if they're not coming also, we were selling them in e-portals and giving them money. So
Hmm.
there's so many government associations, MSME, and SOCHAM. There are so many subsidies which are already there. कईयों को
Hmm.
पता ही नहीं होता. No one knows it,
Yes.
that it is
Hmm.
happening. So by
Hmm.
this medium of radio, of broadcasting, national broadcast, podcast, we have to create that awareness.
Yes.
Once we are aware, it is no looking back. So
Hmm.
let them be good in talent. There's so many people who can support them. And I myself say, as a representative of Matrix Women, that we are right there. We've worked so much in, SOS villages near Faridabad, opposite
Hmm.
to Sant Kunj, Bastis. In Delhi also, there's so many, the population of our
Yes.
capital. There's so
Yeah.
many areas where there are people who don't have resources. So
Hmm.
we're working for them and, get them out of the
Hmm.
cocoon.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, what is the vision for 2023 now for MentorX, and of course, personally for you?
Wow. So it is like navigating, tomorrow and redesigning the future. That is what you're asking me.
Wonderful.
Wow. I'd say we are capitalizing our present by
Mhm.
making things happen. We make sure that each and every school, university, B school, government institution, private institutions, whatever they support they need for creating a startup ecosystem, be it center of excellence, incubation, seed funding,
Mhm.
calling the investors, arranging, the skill building sessions, upskilling. We're doing it all. There are around more than 2,200 webinars we did when the world was shut down, and we reached all the countries. And now, when the world is all open up, we are traveling. I mean, in all the cities, countries as possible to make things happen. And wherever we can't be there, we are, connecting them to a resource person, to enabler who will do for them. So, I feel in today's world, your network is your net worth. So, if you know us, you know our network. Today,
Yes.
I feel with MentorX Women, I feel whoever is even the member of our community, we open our whole network to them. What
Hmm.
else anyone needs? That's like tremendous growth. It's 10x growth that we have seen in the past 2, 3 years. When word said it was lockdown, it was unlocking for us.
Hmm.
So I feel when it has happened till now, and we are, just moving up each day, we are, designing up and pedaling high. So future will take care of itself.
Hmm.
It is like taking care of the day, and the week take care of itself. Taking care of one week, the month take
Wow.
care of itself. Month and the year will pass on. Just take care of today, the next day, everything else will be taken care of.
Believe me, like I can feel the vibes. I can feel the energy which you are emitting, and like it clearly shows that how clear you are about everything, how passionate you are towards the things you are doing, and that genuineness of the thing. That is wonderful. And I must ask you this question also here. Being a trainer for like English language proficiency
Yeah.
and as a teacher,
Mhm.
that the way you put yourself forth, the way you express yourself so eloquently, so wonderfully, do you think like in, whether I should say in present scenario or in every scenario, I think in past, future, and even present, that communication skills are also very important. The way we want to put forth like what's yeah, like within us, that thing that also people have to learn, that how to communicate your thoughts towards the other person.
It is so important. It is the A. It is the A of your journey. I feel the
Hmm.
quality of your life is correlated to the quality of your communication. That
Hmm.
sums it all. So, definitely, the way you communicate yourself to others. I started my journey by being a communication coach. I started
Okay.
my journey by being a public speaking coach. And then
Hmm.
I found that public speaking is probably ITA. There's so many things in
Yes.
communication also. It is not just the words by which you communicate, it's your
Hmm.
energy, it's your body
Yeah.
language, it's the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you communicate your ideas. And that's how we term it as soft skills, we term it as life skills, all that. But ultimately, it starts from communication. It starts
Hmm.
from making my message reach you. So, unless
Yes.
and until you understand me, whatever ideas I have, they have no use. So, I should know well how to express well. So, I feel all the people, be it kids, adults, teens, startups, and entrepreneurs who are running the business since decades, they have to, nourish their communication skills time and again. It is not that once you are planning to settle
Hmm.
overseas, only then you join up
Yes.
some courses and then you start doing all this. Or when you have to go for your job interviews, then people come to me that, okay, let me, crack this interview. It doesn't work overnight. That is what I said. Be it success, be it communication, doesn't work
Hmm.
overnight. Bit
Yes.
by bit, it will become your habit. So you need to
Hmm.
communicate in a way every day, that people fall in love with you. And
Yes.
trust me, it has to be effortlessly.
Hmm.
It doesn't has to be in the mind that I should communicate like this and then it will happen.
Hmm.
It should become your habit. You will
Hmm.
know the change when people will perceive you differently. You will know the change how people treat you. That wow, now this is working. So the more you work on it, the more interesting it becomes. I feel communication is something I get my heart forward. I mean, my book itself, I mean, New Age Life Skills, it is the first chapter is communication, and then start the entire life skills, be it, decision making and critical thinking, soft skills,
Hmm.
and time management, and all that. Because
Hmm.
unless and until you are able to, get your ideas across to others, only
Hmm.
then you can make friends, only then you can be a people's person, only then you
Yes.
can have a, longevity in your career, and
Hmm.
only then you will be making a good network. Because
Hmm.
getting clients is easy, maintaining clients is tough. you know I mean,
Totally
even
agree.
in
Yeah.
your family there happen certain times when you have
Hmm.
some misunderstanding. It is only interpersonal relationships only nourish when you're good in communication.
Hmm. Thank you so much for these
So
wonderful.
interpersonal relation,
Yeah.
everything, entire 360 degree of life.
Definitely 360-degree. Um, like I'm very sure about this thing after listening to you today, and after understanding your journey and the kind of work you are doing, and knowing your thoughts and everything. Many people would like to reach up to you. So if somebody wants to reach up to MentorX or Rev Up Life Skills, what are the ways to reach you?
Surely, whatever you wish to reach upon for our work, we are always there for you. So, I am easily available on all the social media channels, be it LinkedIn, Twitter, Insta, whatever you use
Mhm.
upon, FB. Not just this, you can mail me at mentorxglobal@gmail.com, and definitely reach our site upon, put a message across, tweet us. If I read your message on, even my inbox, I'm the one who will definitely reply you. Maybe after some days, but I will definitely do. Our team is right there to,
Mhm.
reply you 24/7. And I feel even you can reach out to our office numbers. I'll definitely
Mhm.
give you. You can add upon to your network.
Yeah.
Whoever wish to definitely be there with us, most welcome. We love to be part of your journey, because for me, it is empowerment, education, and it is all about, it is all about recognizing the latent
Mhm.
capability of each and every person and telling them where you can come. So,
Mhm.
that is my purpose, my karma, I'll say, of life, and I'll stick to it.
So insightful. Thank you so much, Dr. Nancy, for joining me for today's podcast. I know you've been so occupied in different things, but still you agreed and you took out this half an hour for this discussion. I would request you to frequently come and just throw these points on us again and again, the way you have motivated us with your life journey and the way you take decisions. I'm so thankful to you.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just say one message to each and everyone. It's a wonderful forum, and you wish to connect to us. You wish to connect to ma'am, and she's right there. I feel MentorX woman, MentorX family. She is, our youth ambassador too. So connect to them, and we together will do much. I'll say just keep on moving, ask, aspire, learn, love. Life is too short to be serious. So while you work, have time for your own self. Ultimately, it's you, your company, that you will enjoy. So unless and until you enjoy your company, you cannot make anyone happy. So just leave making the word happy, make yourself happy, the word automatically will become happy.
Obviously, if our
That's
own glass is full, only then we can pour out onto somebody
yeah,
else's glass. Yeah.
exactly.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining me. So, everyone, this was Dr. Nancy Juneja, co-founder MentorX. As she told that she's available on different social media handles with her name and even MentorX Global. So we can connect with the team whenever we feel like, whatever queries we have, suggestion we require. She's always there to help us out. And I
Always.
hope, like me, you have learned a lot from today's podcast. I'll come back in the next season in next year 2023 with another amazing guest like hers. Thank
Wow.
you
So
so
we're wishing
much.
everyone a happy new year, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, of course, a very very
This is
happy new
really
year.
wonderful. Really wonderful.
Thank you so much,
Wishing
ma'am.
everyone love and light. Thank you.